Hey everyone, quick little video update. Fuck it. Hey everyone, quick little video update. I forgot to edit video and actually record video for Fallout. Again, constantly. Why are you looking at my Ford EXP? This is the primary reason. This is the entire reason I have been not it's basically I've been distracted the entire fucking time. And currently I am showing you some of the nice little features of my vehicle. I just realized I forgot to unlock the thing. If you look in there carefully, hold on, you can't see it, but right around there should be a shifter. That is a 4-speed manual. I love this car very much. I love it very much, but does not want to run because the carburetor is flooding. Even though I followed all the instructions that the pamphlet said to. And the struts right there that I recently installed on my EXP went out. I used them a total of 3 times, and on the 3rd time, they didn't work anymore. When I first installed them, I opened it up, closed it, opened it up, closed it. That was it. Then, 3rd time, I tried to open it, doesn't work anymore. I gotta find the metal pole that the previous owners were using to keep it open, or replace the struts again, and risk getting old as hell ones that can't do the work. But these little bastards, I'll get the keys real quick. Okay. I freshly replaced the locks and stuff because we don't have any. If you look at this little thing right there, this little thing, I don't know how well you can see it, but this little thing used to control that. But for some reason they took it out, and the wires to it are just cut and gone. This is a radio controlled wire, or whatever the fuck they call it. It's an electronically controlled mirror. God damn, I fucking hate those dogs. They just annoy the piss out of me. They never fucking stop. But, okay. This little hole right here used to have a little stick that controlled that. I don't know why they put it on the fucking passenger side. It genuinely makes no sense. Why don't you just put it over there? And the driver one is missing as well. They cut the wires. Why? I don't know why they did that. It makes no fucking sense as to why they did that. Like maybe to remove the doors at one point? You can't see that because it's dark. But I've basically been trying to make as much progress on this thing as I can to get it running and driving. I do still remember that I need to fix the mirrors. Driver's side works better. But this, I don't know, the thing I was pointing to earlier was the radio. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 verse. And parking brake. basically, I'm trying to keep this car as original as possible. And I really lucked out with this thing. I truly did. In terms of options, color, package. Like, I can't remember what the package name is for the black bottom. But usually those are supposed to be the same color as this. I think a few of them came with like this painted the same color. But this is bittersweet. I don't think it comes out very well on the camera. Also because it's very dirty. This is the most revealed part of the paint because this is where I've been just leaning over it constantly. And I know it's dark. The fucking light's broken. Light's gone over there. That light's broken. My garage is a mess constantly because my father lives with me. I do not live with him. There's and the wheels. The wheels. All these wheels are the same wheels, and they're NOS from the 80s. But none of them are from 82, which is this. I know the front two are 83s. The shiniest one is an 81, which I think that's the shiniest one. And like, okay, that one, I know that one. That one is an 84. The other one is an 81. 83, 83, 81, 84. And I am keeping the luggage rack. That looks cool to me. It looks nice. Adds class to my beauty. I do need to remove these stickers and shit. Hopefully they'll let me keep that plate on it. If anyone will fucking let me insure it. Because I contacted a lot of people. They're like, oh, your car's pretty old. Here, we'll send you to this person who will insure it. And they send me to that person. And that person says, oh, we can't insure it, but we can send you to this person. And then they can't insure it. And it's just a loop of them sending me straight to different people. Like, I went to State Farm. They said, we can't insure it, but we can insure something else like this. And I tried to get my Metro insured through State Farm when it still ran. I still have my Metro, by the way. And they said that to insure my Metro, it was $350 to insure my Metro. At the time, I had an XL7 and my dad's Ram. Either his Ram or something else, I can't remember. But we had two other cars on there. And I was like, oh, the Metro is only for like every now and then. It's not actually full time. And they were like, okay, we'll look at that. And then they did that. And then they're like, still $350 on top of everything else. So it would change my insurance to be around $600. This, by itself, because they won't let me insure it with other cars, and still won't let me insure it by itself. I know, it's fucking stupid. It's dumb as hell. They will not let me insure it by itself and will not let me insure it with other cars. That makes no fucking sense. So I can't insure it. But if it's an 82 Escort, they'll let me insure it. But this isn't an Escort. It's an EXP. I am not fucking bowing to them on that. This is an EXP, not an Escort. You can say that about like Gen 2 all you want because it's called the Escort EXP or EXP Escort, can't remember, fight me on that. I will fucking demolish you. Basically, I asked them to insure what it would be to insure this. Like they said, oh, if we can insure you, it would be like $150. Cool. And so I asked them again about the Metro at the time. They said, oh, that would be $350 still. And so I went to the General, looked at them. They said it would be $286. And I got curious. So I asked the State Farm person, and I checked a quote with the General for a 2008 Aston Martin DB9. Do you know what they returned to me with an answer for that? $320 from State Farm, and I can't remember exactly, like $10 cheaper from the General for my Metro. That's not in view because glare. Anyways, insuring old economy cars is one of the most annoying fucking things on this planet. I hate it. Why? Why do they gotta do this? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, and the day I bought I bought this keychain. This is all its keys. I used to have my Sears Suburban's key on here, but it fell off somewhere. Don't know why or where. But the trunk hatch, it's living on borrowed time. It is living on borrowed time. This is a big dent. It needs to be fully re-bottomed or whatever the hell. But I replaced the windshield wipers with Motorcraft windshield wipers. Brand loyalty, baby. I've basically completely redone the entire fuel system. Carb to tank. The only thing that is not like fully replaced is like, you can't see it, shit, where the fuel filler cap screws onto. And with the brakes, I completely redid every brake. I redid everything all across the car. It should be able to stop on a fucking dime. And when I rebuilt the car, when I rebuilt the fuel system fully, I installed a new carb. The carb said it would work on an 82 1.6 and a 1.9, but I had to do a certain thing for the 82 1.6. I did that. It keeps flooding. Doesn't make any sense. But when I first replaced the carburetor, it ran, it drove. And me and my father was able to teach me how to drive clutch, because I specifically waited to learn manual on this or a manual Geo Metro, and my Metro is automatic. So, and I remember one guy said, "Why'd you get an automatic on the Metro?" Because I don't have a choice. I didn't buy it brand new. Like, people will say, "Oh, why'd you get an automatic instead of a manual version?" But you won't fucking drive that. You wouldn't drive a 4-speed. You'd be like, "Oh, you're missing a gear." "Oh, it's slow. It's slow. It's slow like a BRZ." And they'd fucking freak the fuck out. Be a bunch of little wussies. They'd be like, "It's so slow. Where's my dopamine rush? Where's my TikTok level dopamine rush?" and bullshit like that. Why is the seats pink but the rest of the interior is red? Because age. People are so fucking stupid. I replaced the headlights with some fine headlights. I gotta get this out of the get this running, driving perfectly. I had to replace some wires because I was trying to look at what color these wires were supposed to be, because there was like a break in the wire a little bit, like the wire's outer shell, the rubber part, and it crumbled to dust when I grabbed it. Just utterly crumbled to dust. I still have my clutch over there that I'm not installing myself because I don't want to expose myself to asbestos. Even though asbestos is the best. And honestly, the reason the hood's down right now is because I was tired of looking at it with the hood up. It has been having its hood up for months. Basically ever since I got it, which was like well over a year ago now, I think. I don't remember when I got it. I remember I made a video first day when I got it on it. But this car has been my I thought it would be my cure to potential depression, but it has caused it. Because it doesn't run. Anyways, enjoy the little rabble rant I went on.